I didn't plan this. I didn't want it. But one quiet mistake at work changed everything. I'm 28, not too young, not old, just working, living, surviving. Weekdays all blend together. Alarm at 6:30, toast burned sometimes. Coffee too weak, subway too crowded. I work in an open-floor office downtown marketing, nothing glamorous. Meetings, emails, deadlines, no one remembers the next week. I had a boyfriend, stable, comfortable, nothing flashy, nothing exciting. Mostly text check-ins, dinner plans, shared chores. And then there was David. He sat a few desks away. Different team. I didn't notice him at first. Sometimes we bumped into each other at the coffee machine. He had a quiet, careful way of talking, and I noticed it. One day, he laughed at a tiny joke I made. That small moment. Nothing dramatic, just enough to notice. At first, it was harmless. He started sitting nearby in long meetings, not close, just nearby. We shared documents, compared notes. Nothing more. I started noticing when he stayed late, when he left early. Subtle patterns. One Tuesday, he made a tiny mistake in an email. I whispered the correction. He smiled briefly, just enough to catch my attention. That was the first real connection. It was quiet, it was slow, and it didn't feel like danger yet. Weeks pass. I grab lunch in the cafeteria. He sits at the next table. We talk about work. Sometimes weather. Sometimes nothing. He doesn't ask about my personal life. I don't volunteer. We notice small things about each other. How we drink coffee, how we tilt our heads, how we frown when we concentrate. One evening we stay late. Office nearly empty. I ask, almost accidentally, do you ever feel like you're doing everything right and still missing something? He nods. That's it. No advice, no comfort, just shared silence. I catch myself checking if he's online before I log off. I notice I avoid talking about my boyfriend. Not lying, just silent. One day he brings me coffee. Just how I like it. No pressure, no flirting, but I feel it. I've crossed some invisible line. The truth is quiet. It's not in kisses or confessions. It's in noticing and not stopping. At home, I feel distant. I answer texts slower, ignore small calls, stay late working. David never asked for more. No texts, no hints, no flirting. One morning, he's not at his desk. Absence hits differently than conflict. I realize how attached I've become to nothing. It's subtle, it's harmless, but it's also permanent. When he returns, he's calm, resolved. He's moving to another floor. No dramatic goodbye. No confession. I feel relief and disappointment at the same time. At home, my relationship continues. But I know, silently, something in me has shifted. I've learned how easily I can disappear emotionally while remaining physically present. 3 years later, we don't talk. LinkedIn only. My relationship ended, not because of him, but because I learned I couldn't hide silence forever. Some things don't explode. Some things just quietly change who you are. No one fought, no one knew, and yet I'm not the same. Life continues. Unresolved, subtle, painfully real.